Ay, gandang hapon mga ka-Try. Welcome back to TryPH Updates here on the TryPH Media Channel. Ito pong inyong host na si Rob, broadcasting live here from our home studio in Cavite. Magandang hapon po. Friday afternoon, weekend na naman. Saan po ang plano nyong mga pasyalan at mga magsuroy-suroy? Sabi nga ng mga Bisaya, magsuroy-suroy ta. Saan ba kayo nagpaplanong pumunta ngayon? Sana po ay mag-iingat kayo palagi. Isang magandang hapon ang sumain nyo. It is June 2 today, second day of June. Tag-ulan na nga ba? Well, in your case, kung nag-uulan na po sa inyong lugar, katulad dito sa amin sa Cavite, mag-iingat pa rin kayo. I-share nyo naman sa amin kung ano po ang inyong mga observations sa inyong lugar, kasi excited din kami malaman kung tag-ulan na nga ba. And besides that, today we are going to discuss a really important topic. Alam mo, sa nakaraang mga natin, medyo na-miss natin ang topic na to. It's all about our health. Kaya naman those who are joining us today, if you are interested in such topics, we would like to welcome you for being here on the show. First time nyo, well, welcome po kayo. Please, if you're interested in this kind of discussions, share this video, give us a like here on Facebook, follow us here on Facebook. Lumalaki ng pamilya natin dito. We are also on YouTube, kaibigan. Kung nandiyan ka po sa YouTube, alam na this, no? Take your time, click on the like button, share this with your friends if you can, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you will get updates on our very latest video. So medyo cliche na yung ganung sa amin. But that's fine. We are welcoming all those joining us live today. Kaya naman sana po mag-comment din kayo. If you can ask questions, libre naman po yan. Ang topic natin for today is something all about our health. And of course, it is something that is quite serious. Pero hindi naman natin siseryosohin masyado yung discussion natin because we want to know. We want to be educated on this topic. Today's topic is endometrial cancer, facts and myths. Ano pa ba ang ibig sabihin yan? Endometrial, parang sukat lang ng ng ruler. Hindi naman po ganon. But what is it really? How do we understand it? What can cause it? Ano yung mga risk factors? At pwede bang maiwasan? Siyempre, lalo na sa mga kababaihan natin. Ayan, doon sa mga makakaintindi niyan, this affects mostly our dear beloved women in the population. Gaano kalaki na ba ang affected nito sa Pilipinas? Malalaman natin yan maya-maya lamang through our guests. And I say guests kasi marami tayong mga kaibigan na na-miss natin dito sa show, particularly from the Philippine Society of Medical Oncology or PSMO. Nice nating i-welcome yan sila at nanonood yung mga yan. Please go to their website as well, cancer experts. Ayan. And of course, we have visitors who will give us a more in-depth analysis and in-depth information may kinalaman po dyan sa ating topic, endometrial cancer. Ano po yan? Well, let's start to discuss ang ating first guest. Mamaya mag-join tayo ng ating mga kaibigan from PSMO, but there's some technical problems kaya wag po kayong mag-alala. We're trying to resolve it. Pero right now, we have with us a very important guest that will discuss more in-depth topic or in-depth information about our topic. She is a doctor of medicine from the University of Santo Tomas, a faculty of medicine and surgery. She had her residency training in obstetrics and gynecology at Veterans Memorial Medical Center. She had her fellowship training in gynecology, oncology, Philippine General Hospital, and a master's in public administration from the University of the Philippines National College of Public Administration and Governance. Ayan. In her past, she was the former president of the Philippine Society of Cervical Pathology and Colposcopy. She is the former president of Capital Citywide Incorporated, a former member, board of trustees of the Society of Oncologists of the Philippines, and a past chair, Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology at the Veterans Memorial Medical Center. Currently, she is the assistant chair, Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology at Dr. Jesus Delgado Memorial Hospital. Please, let us give a warm welcome to our first guest, si Dr. Teresita B. Cardenas.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Thank you very
Doc
much for the
Tessa.
invitation. Yes.
Doc Tessa, thank you
much.
so much. Talaga naman.
Yeah.
So, of course, hindi lang si Doc Tessa ang makakapiling na dito mga ka-try. We have with us from the Philippine Society of Medical Oncology. She is an internist and a medical oncologist based in Cebu City. O, kamong mga taga Cebu diha, mga Bisaya diha. Ayo-ayo kamo, kumusta kayo? She has completed her residency in internal medicine at Cebu Doctors University Hospital, completed her fellowship in medical oncology at St. Luke's Medical Center, diplomate member of the Philippine Society of Medical Oncology, and currently affiliated in Cebu Doctors University Hospital. Please help in giving a warm welcome also. Naku, naputol na naman. Pero ang mga kasama sana natin dito ay si Dr. Kristle May Cortez. Ayan, okay. Medyo nawawala na. So mamaya lamang, siguro to try ni Dr. Cortez. Yeah, we're gonna continue on. But Dr. Cortez was trying to connect. And a while ago ay medyo nagkakaroon lang siya ng technical difficulty dahil umuulan nga, kaya nga tinatanong ko kayo mga katry kung kumusta ba sa inyong lugar. Doc Tessa, in the meantime,
Yes.
Let's talk about endometrial cancer. Para sa ating mga audience, especially those joining us live, ano nga po ba ito? I mean, in layman's term, how do we understand it? Anong klaseng cancer po ba itong endometrial cancer, Doc?
Okay. Marami kasi sa ating mga kababaihan, hindi nila ma-differentiate talaga kung ano yung endometrial cancer. They thought all the while na pagka sa reproductive organ, yun na yun. I mean, reproductive organ is one whole reproductive organ. May uterus, may cervix. Pero, ang endometrial cancer, yung nasa loob or sa layman's term, tinatawag natin bahay bata. Dito kasi yung yung saan nag-grow yung fetus, saan siya lumalaki. So, dito sa picture, we can see doon siya sa loob. Doon naggagaling ang ating endometrial cancer. As in any other cancer, ito yung definition kasi ng cancer. This is not true only for endometrial cancer, but for any other cancer. Yung healthy cells, somewhere, kahit saan, nag-change yan and they grow out of control. So, pagka nag-grow out of control, lumalaki, at pagka lumaki, nagiging mass siya, nagiging bukol, and we call this tumor. Okay, so, there are a number of factors bakit ka nagkakaroon ng ganitong cancer. Pero siguro, Rome, I think we have to talk muna about the number of cancers here in the Philippines or siguro worldwide, no? Kasi based on our experience, lalo na after the pandemic, we see a surge in the number of endometrial cancer. I really don't know why, no? Kasi before the pandemic, medyo nasa lower rank siya. Pero right after pandemic, probably because hindi nakakapagpa-check up ang mga kababaihan, dumami siya right after. So currently, here in the Philippines, it is the third among the different gynecologic cancer. By the way, when we say gynecologic cancer, included dyan yung cervical cancer, and then yung uterine as well, and also the ovaries. So sa kanila, siya yung third among the gynecologic cancer. Pero among all cancers in general, it is the 15th. Among women, mas madami pa rin actually ang breast cancer. So Western countries, they find na medyo tumataas din yung statistics. Basically dahil siguro medyo mas matatanda na yung ating mga citizen, especially the women, because of medications or because of lifestyle, marami na tayong mas may mga edad na, yun. So yun ang ating statistics as of now.
Yun. So, before we continue on, Doc, let me just introduce again. Joining us is Dr. Kristle Cortez. Doc Cortez. Ayan, okay na ba ang connection natin? Hello po, Doc Kristle. Ayan, medyo.
Good afternoon po.
Yan, medyo may may konting delay. Thank you for joining us, Doc Kristle. Okay lang kung medyo mapuputol tayo. But one of the things kasi na tinatanong natin kanina na sinagot din ni Doc Tessa is yung gaano ba kalawak, And I think we have like a global statistics about this sa buong daigdig at maging sa Pilipinas. Sabi nga ni Doc kanina, it ranks third among ito yung sa
Gynecologic.
sa gynecologic cancers. 15th among all cancers in general. So napakalaki pala ng epekto nito, Doc Kristle, no? Sa buong daigdig ba marami rin ang mga nagkakaroon ng ganitong klaseng cancer, Doc Kristle?
Yeah, so worldwide din yung WHO Global Can, part na siya sa top 11 incidence cancer, no? Especially in the Philippines. And din nila na may increase in incidence about 2.2% actually along Asian population.
Ayun. Okay. Medyo na lang, no? Medyo putol-putol lang yung signal ni Doc Cortez kanina. But that's okay. Doc, well noted naman yan na binabanggit. Nakikita naman natin dito sa chart that we're showing now to our audiences. At nabanggit din kanina nga ni Doc Tessa, yung breast cancer pa rin talaga. Malaki yun, no? Malaking chunk of the chart is breast cancer. But uterine cancer is something that is also concerning Doc Tessa, no?
Yes.
Ano po yung mga causes nito? Anong nagiging sanhi o mga risk factors, Doc Tessa, ng mga nagkakaroon nitong uterine cancer or itong endometrial cancer, Doc Tessa?
Okay, so risk factors, no? Una-una, hereditary, no? Pero I think it's in the next slide, no? So obesity, we have time and again impressed upon our patient na obesity is one of the most dreaded risk factor na talagang we've seen a lot of women pag nakakita kasi sa clinic, obese, hypertensive, diabetic, sabihin mo na, tapos nagbi-bleed, sabihin mo, oops, baka may endometrial cancer, no? Basically because this can be explained by the next one here, too much estrogen in the body. Parang estrogen naman sa katawan is not only coming from obesity, o pwedeng halimbawa yung isang babae is being treated for, let's say, breast cancer, no? Kasi ito yung susunod dito, tamoxifen use, no? Kung gumagamit siya ng tamoxifen or like products na nakakataas ng estrogen sa katawan, then she is prone to the development ng endometrial cancer, no? Now, some other minor, I would say minor siguro kasi hindi naman lahat ng hindi nanganak nagkaka-endometrial cancer. Pero yung mga picture ba ng mga may endometrial cancer is somebody na hindi nagbuntis or kung magbuntis man siguro 1 or 2 or nahirapang magbuntis, and then probably because meron siyang mga differences or merong problema sa kanyang pag-menstruate when she was younger, no? Kasi yung kanyang mga menstruation is yung iba nade-delay or meron nga ibang babae na nagme-mens pero once or twice a year. So yun, yung mga changes na ganon. And this Lynch syndrome na sinasabi dito sa listahan is something of a familial hereditary syndrome, no? So when you say, siguro I think Kristle can explain this later on in terms of prevention towards the end of the topic. Mas maganda siguro sila
Oo nga, oo. Once na you can see na she's coming in and out of the pero it's okay, Doc Kristle, if in case na hindi talaga kayanin. It's fine. Pero ano ulit itong tamoxifen, Doc? Is there a more easier way to understand ano po yan?
Usually, it's an anti-estrogen, supposedly, no, na ginagamit ng ating mga oncologists, no, for follow-up treatment ng mga by breast cancer, no? Pero actually ang kanyang I said it is an anti-estrogen, pero ironically, pagdating sa mattress, it is baliktad ang kanya action. So instead na it is an anti-estrogen, it promotes the activity, yung function ng kanyang mattress. So it promotes more of estrogen, kaya lumalaki yung pasyente, nagkakaroon ng more estrogen in the body. Kaya nilagay namin yan as one of the predisposing factors, no? Yun.
Yun.
Not only
Kaya,
tamoxifen, by the way, not only
mm,
tamoxifen, but meron kasing iba kasing mga pasyente na they are using, although hindi na masyadong common ngayon, may mga pills kasi before na puro estrogen lang ang laman, no? Pero I don't know, I suppose wala na sa market naman yung mga ganon.
hopefully, no?
Okay.
Pero yung obesity pala, uh, as a byproduct nung mataas na estrogen, would it be also considered na risk factor na talagang lahi niyo yung matataba kayo, and therefore most likely maaaring magkaroon ka nitong endometrial cancer, Doc Tessa?
Sa family kasi wala tayong magagawa, no? Pero hindi naman, I don't think obesity by itself.
Yes.
Hindi naman siguro lahi-lahi kasi yun,
Hindi.
ano? It's
Yun.
more on the lifestyle.
Iyon.
Pero, kung halimbawa, isang babae, meron na siya sa family history, meron na. Sa genes niya, meron na. Tapos obese pa, ayun ang sinasabi namin na parang double jeopardy. Parang ganon.
Iyon. Kasi baka lang ba biglang nervyusin yung mga nanonood. Uy, medyo obese ako.
Oo nga.
Baka meron akong ano. Yung pala, yung obesity na yun, kung may lahi ka rin, kung meron kang family history nitong cancer, most likely meron
Marami.
kang chance.
Oo. Pero yung ibang mga nabanggit natin, no? Kasi merong mga iba nga na hindi na kasi natin, meron kang mga natural history sa menstrual period mo, like meron kang mga irregularities, or baka naman, huwag na tayong malayo masyado, pero yung mga sinasabing polycystic ovaries, kasi pag yung mga polycystic ovaries, mga nagpo-produce ng estrogen yan eh. So minsan, kabit-kabit kasi yan eh. Kung meron kang abnormalities in your menses, meron kang polycystic ovary, mataba ka, hindi ka nagre-regla, oops, okay, may
Yun.
posibilidad.
Ayan. Ito, Doc, symptoms po ng ganito. Kasi syempre, of course, every type of cancer, merong particular na symptom. Hindi lahat naman ng pain na nararamdaman ay automatic cancer na. Pero what would be the most likelihood na itong simptomas na ito, pag napansin mo, aba, magpa-check up ka na, baka cancer yan? Ano po kaya, Doc, yung ilan sa mga symptoms?
Ang maganda lang kasi sa endometrial cancer, may mga early warning signal yan, particularly bleeding, no? Most of the time kasi, merong mga tinatamaan kasi ng endometrial cancer, like in the previous slide, no? Around perimenopause or menopause, 55, 50, or over that. Pero, hindi siya exclusive doon sa mga perimenopause or menopausal women. Kahit mga bata, 29, 30, or early 30s, pwede. So, vaginal bleeding is the most common abnormality. I said here abnormal bleeding, no? Abnormal kasi kung halimbawa within the reproductive period pa yung babae, tapos nagme-mens siya, tapos bigla sabihin niya prolong ang menses niya, unusual, no? Mas madami than usual. Then that is abnormal. Now for those nearing menopause, yun ang I see this commonly in patients, no? Pupunta sila sa'yo, malakas daw ang bleeding nila. So, siguro, doktora, baka magme-menopause na ako. Which is wrong. Kasi ang menopause, as I usually tell them, ang menopause kasi nawawala, kumukonti. Pero if you are heavier than usual, then that is abnormal. And then, particularly, pagka nag-bleed sila after menopause, then yun na yun. That's a possibility na baka endometrial cancer. Now, the vaginal discharge that we are talking here in the pain, medyo late symptoms na yan eh. We consider as early symptoms abnormal bleeding talaga.
Yun. Okay. So, kung pag may mga ganitong symptoms, Doc Tessa, medyo ano na tayo, no, maging alert na yung ating mga kababayan, lalo mga
Yes.
kababaihan na nanonood ngayon. If you happen to experience any of those symptoms, particularly talaga yung abnormal bleeding, wala namang masama magpa-check up, no? Hindi naman ibig sabihin may cancer ka na, but it is better to make sure, ano, para hindi na kakabaka-baka na, oh, ano to, anong mayroon dito. Okay. And then, how do you diagnose? Si Doc Cortez, welcome back po. I hope the connection is okay na. Doc Cortez, would you mind sharing some of the ways na how do you diagnose ba sa side po ng Med-Onco? Paano po ba nada-diagnose yung endometrial cancer, Doc?
Okay, so hopefully mas na ako ngayon. So when we diagnose the endometrial cancer, no, so usually yung kung may symptoms na yung patient or may mga risk factors sila, so magpapa-check up sila sa doktor. So again, may mag-physical exam, mag-pelvic exam, especially kailangan mag-follow up sila sa OB obstetricians nila, no? Kasi may mga hindi din makikita unless may gawin yung pelvic exam. And then i-review yung mga health status nila, kung may diabetes sila or other risk factors, may tinitake sila na treatment, and yung family history din nila, most especially. So yung first step talaga is also your endometrial, which is sa Dr. Cardenas din. Baka pwedeng
Yeah. Oh, yes. Si Doc Tessa, yung sa diagnosis nito,
Yes.
yung nabanggit yung biopsy, but other
Yes.
factors that are needed, can you discuss more about the other ano rin po tungkol dyan sa diagnosis?
Ang mga babae kasi ngayon, very well aware na sila sa transvaginal ultrasound. Minsan nga darating na sa'yo, meron na silang ultrasound. So that is the number one, ano talaga, transvaginal, if possible, na transvaginal ultrasound. Or kung medyo hindi pa siya nanganak or single, tapos may edad na, we use a transrectal ultrasound. Kasi dito sa ultrasound, makikita na talaga kung makapal yung lining ng matres. So I'm using the layman's term kasi ito kasi naintindihan ng mga most of our patient, makapal daw yung lining ng mattress. That is one of the yun yung pinaka ano kasi na description na tumatanding sa kanilang isipan. Okay, so pagka merong makapal ang lining ng mattress, there are several things that we can do. Kung medyo okay lang sa pasyente at hindi siya nahihirapan, doon pa lang sa clinic namin, we could already do the endometrial biopsy. Yun yung pinicture kanina, doon sa kabilang slide, no? We just ask the patient to lie down and then insert yung pang biopsy namin na maliit lang. Pero if not, kung hindi kaya ng pasyente, we resort to an operative procedure. Minor procedure, no? Like, ito yung dilatation and curettage sa layman's term. This is RASPA, actually, pero RASPA kasi is more parang na-associate ng ibang tao sa nanganak na nakuna, no? Pero when we say RASPA for endometrial cancer, it is just getting something from inside, parang specimen, para ma-send natin sa laboratory. And the last one, the hysteroscopy, at yung pinaka-modern ngayon no? Sa hysteroscopy, you put, you enter the vagina and then you look inside the uterus. So, papasok ka dun sa loob ng bahay bata, sisilipin through the microscope. Ito ngayon ang aming pinupush sa Society ng Obstetrics and Gyne-Oncology kasi when you do this, meron ka ng direct visualization ng loob ng bahay bata. So, hindi mo na mamimiss actually. Yung kasing BNC, yung RASPA kanina, is a blind procedure. Pasok ka, kuha ka lang, kayod ka. Pero with hysteroscopy, talagang masisilip mo na kasi yung loob-loob. So, makikita mo saan yung bukol, makikita mo saan dapat kumuha ng biopsy, all of those things.
So may kumbaga mas maganda yung view, may mas much better understanding of the condition.
Yes.
And you said, Doc, ito yung isa sa pinakabago na procedures. Oy, okay.
Hindi naman siya bago, pero we are pushing for that right now.
Okay. So hindi naman bago, but siguro hindi ganun kadalas
Hindi
ginagamit.
pa gano'n not everybody is doing it kasi you have to have a special training for that. At tapos,
Mm.
medyo mas mahal kasi siya, a little bit more expensive than the usual DNC, 'no?
Mhm,
Pero mas
I
maganda
see.
kasi siya.
Oo
Mm.
naman, kung medyo mas maganda ang
Hindi
nakikitang,
siya blind procedure.
yun, oo, tama, hindi siya blind procedure. So, para sa
Yes.
mga kababayan natin, magandang option yun. Medyo pricey ng konti, but mas maganda yung nagiging diagnosis ng nung patient. So, Doc, was hoping to have Doc Kristle on board na dito sa portion na to, pero treatment, Doc, syempre tatanungin ng
Mhm.
mga okay, eto na-diagnose na ako. I have all of this, the ultrasound, this procedure na nakita na sa loob ng bahay bata, no, yung hysterectomy. Tama po ba? Hysterectomy, no?
Yes.
Oo.
Yes.
And nakita na nga na confirmed I have endometrial cancer. What do I do now, Doc? Ano yung treatment? What should I start doing? Mag-aalala na ba dapat ako? Is it hopeless na ba? Ano po ba yung dapat kong, if I were the patient, ano po yung dapat kong simulan, Doc?
The first line of treatment actually by the way, pag ang endometrial cancer, you don't do anything, you don't do surgery, you don't do anything, radiation, chemo, as long as wala kang biopsy report. So, kailangan muna nating i-biopsy at meron tayong histopath, no? So,
Mhm.
pagka confirmed na talagang endometrial cancer dito, the first thing that we should do is surgery. Pag sinabi natin surgery, we have to remove the bahay bata, the kwelyo ng matres or the cervix, then the tube, and then the ovaries. And then after that, we also remove yung mga kulane sa likod ng uterus kung saan tumatakbo, yun yung pinipresume natin na tinatakbuhan ng cancer cells. So kailangan yun lahat kukuhanin na, bubut-butin natin yung mga kulane doon. So,
Mhm.
we call that an extrafascial hysterectomy. Tapos, tanggal both ovaries, bilateral salpingo-oophorectomy.
Marinig na ba ako, Sir
Tapos,
Robles?
bilateral lymph node dissection. Okay. So, yun ang
Mm.
first thing. That is the first protocol in the treatment of endometrial cancer.
Yun. So, surgery talaga. Doc, ito po bang,
Opo.
pag ganitong may surgery, may limit po ba yan ng edad? I mean, can anyone go through this step ng surgery kapag may endometrial cancer, o
No.
may limit po yan, ano? May limit ng age yung can undergo on surgery, Doc?
As age, ano yan as long as ma-clear siya ma-clear siya ng ating mga kaibigang internists like sina Doktora Kristle, no? Naki-clear ka pa ba, Kristle? Anyway, basta sinabi nila sa amin na, "Okay, pwede niyong operahan yung pasyente, go." Kahit may
Mm.
edad na siya. Kasi
Ay-
yun nga, mahirap lang kasi sa mga pasyenteng ganito, sila yung medyo matataba, tapos sila yung may hypertension, may diabetes, kaya minsan nahihirapan kami mag-push through with surgery. Pero as long
Mm.
as sabihan kami ng mga internist na or cardiologist or ibang okay lang, you go ahead. Okay ang pasyente, cleared for surgery, then we go. So as
Yun.
much as possible, we try to primarily do surgery. So kasi ito yung mga kailangan natin kasi when we talk about endometrial cancer, and probably not only for endometrial cancer, but for any gynecologic malignancy, ito yung mga tao na kailangan natin. So primarily, an OBGYN, no? Basically, pagka reproductive pagka gynecologic oncologist na, this is a gynecologic oncologist, then we need our friends from PMSO, medical oncologist, then we might be needing a radiologist, definitely the pathologist, and then the radiation oncologist, the nurses, and sometimes social worker. No? So
Yun.
tinatawag
Oo.
natin multidisciplinary team.
Yes, oo. Ito, lagi nating inaano yan, kasi kami rin with my own family na-experience namin, yung multidisciplinary team, malaking bagay talaga dahil hindi lang isang doktor, kundi marami pang iba na nagtutulong-tulong. So, yun yung isa sa mga Dati kasi sa mga Pilipino, Doc, kung sino yung isang doktor mo, yun na yun, sa kanya na lahat. Kung
Oo.
pwede ngang siya tagabunot ng ngipin mo, yun ang gagawin nila eh. Pagbubunutin ng ngipin yung
Family
ano.
family doctor tawag doon nung araw, ano?
Yun na yung ano siya na yung pirmismong doktor. Kaya naman, so from surgery, I would like to go to Doc Kristle now. Using audio na lang, Doc Cortez, no? Um,
Mm.
may iba pa bang
Okay,
approach to
sige.
treatment, Doc Cortez?
So, yung gaya ng sinabi ni Doc Cardenas, no? So, multidisciplinary team na. So, each patient is staging siya, kung involved lang ba yung na ba to sa other pelvic areas or even to other organs or distant organs. So, dyan na ipaplano yung magandang treatment para sa kanya, kung mag-surgery muna or mag-chemo with radiation muna, no? So, depende yan sa staging and sa medical conditions ng patient. So, besides surgery and radiation, pwede din tayo magbigay ng chemotherapy, immunotherapy, targeted therapy, and even hormonal therapy. No? So marami yung options talaga for the treatment. And depende din sa type of cancer ng patient, no? And anong mga organs involved. So iba-iba talaga, hindi siya one treatment for all uterine cancers. No?
Yun.
And of course, kailangan natin supportive and palliative care din for the patients.
Yan. Oo, supportive and palliative care. Na very important. And tama yun, Doc, no? Magandang marinig din ng ating mga kababayan. Lalo na sa atin dito sa Pilipinas, uso yan yung mga special elixir of health na kumbaga, iinumin mo na lang isang inuman, dala na lahat ng sakit. Hindi po, hindi po totoo.
Oo.
Maganda ho talaga. We refer to the experts, no? Katulad ni Doc Tessa, ni Doc Cortez, para ho maintindihan. Is there a way to prevent? Yan yung isa sa mga number one na tinatanong lagi din sa amin. Siguro unahin ko muna si Doc Tessa. Can someone do something to prevent, especially kung high risk siya, Doc Tessa?
Rob, before I answer that, no,
Yeah, go ahead
let
po.
me just add a little on the previous sa treatment.
Yes po,
All
yes.
the things that Kristle has mentioned, these are the whole gamut of treatment for endometrial cancer. Kasi baka naman matakot yung ating mga ating audience, no, na pagka pala ako nagka-endometrial cancer, lahat yan gagawin. It's not that, because we want to impress upon the minds of our women na kailangan pag may symptoms ka na, magpatingin ka na, because pagka ikaw ay na-treat na surgery, who knows, baka yun lang talaga ang treatment mo. We don't need to do anything anymore as long as early stage, no? Kasi baka matakot sila na oops, lahat pala yan gagawin sa akin. No, it's not that. As long as alam mo na ano mo ang sarili mo, na something is wrong, nagpatingin ka kaagad, at na naagapan ang iyong cancer, like early stage, then wala ka dapat ipag-alala. Hindi mo dadaanan lahat ng na-mention namin na mga treatment. Okay? So, prevention. Okay, let's go to prevention. Pagka sinabi mo prevention, you have to think again of the risk factors, no? So, as sabi natin kanina, obesity is the number one risk factor. So, siguro alam nyo na how to prevent obesity, no? Lifestyle changes, no? Lifestyle modification. So, as early as you're a teenager, kasi marami tayong nakikita kasi teenager na medyo malalaki na ngayon no? Ano pa lang sila, teens pa lang, medyo mahirap na silang pag-reduce, no? So lifestyle changes, tapos activity, no? So kailangan medyo na tayo, nag-exercise na tayo kahit bata pa lang. Tapos yung mga hormone therapy, kailangan hindi yung basta inom ng inom, no? Marami sa mga bata ngayon, pills ng pills, hindi naman nagpapatingin sa doktor.
Yan, oo, napakadelikado nun,
Yeah.
Doc, no? Napakadelikado
Right.
kasi
Oo.
nakita lang sa TikTok, yun na,
Oo.
kukunin na
Yun
nila
na
yun.
nga. Ang dami, saka mga teenagers pa yan, ha?
Ay,
pagdating
nako.
sa'yo, hindi naman may boyfriend pero kailangan daw mag-pills kasi ayaw magbuntis. Tanungin mo, "Did you see a doctor for that?" No.
Yun.
Okay, so tapos yung ibang mga, ah, eto kasi yung number 5 dapat still mag-discuss nito, no?
Sige po,
So
nandiyan na
pagka
rin
yun may
siya.
mga problem na kung meron ka ng mga abnormal bleeding, mga ganyan, as I've said, yun ang gusto kong ipaabot, no? Kung meron kang nararamdaman na, seek consult. And then the last one, I think I need Kristle for this because they are more adept on the testing and so on and so forth.
Ayan, okay. So, Doc Kristle, happy to have you back, ano, kahit medyo in and out. Pero, yun nga yun, yung sa Lynch syndrome or itong HNPCC, what can you say about this, Doc, tungkol sa prevention nitong endometrial cancer? Go ahead, Doc Kristle. Doc Cortez?
Wala na was Kristle.
No, wala naman. Go ahead, Doc Cortez.
Okay, sure. Actually, maraming kasi tayong mga genetic studies. Ayan na.
High
okay.
risk, kasi since may mga ganitong genetic.
Oy, talaga naman wala.
Hello.
I think
Oh,
she was
no,
about
wala
to say
talaga.
genetic testing. She was
teka.
about to say genetic testing, I think. Marami na kasi tayong mga testing nowadays, no, coming from different laboratories that merong ibang mga testing that would sa blood lang, no, especially if you have the family history, they would take your blood a sample, tapos sabihin nila doon, what are the abnormalities in your gene and what are the possible types of cancer na po pwede kang magkaroon, no? So, sa familial diseases that we know of are magkakamag-anak is breast cancer, uterine cancer or endometrial cancer, ovarian cancer, colon, prostate. Yan, yan yung mga pancreatic also, no, kasama yan. So minsan merong mga the new genetic testings, no, pagka nagpadala ka ng sample, makikita mo na actually yan. So probably this will be very handy in the near future. In fact, meron na naman tayo sa Philippines ngayon. Medyo pricey pa for the moment, but little by little, kumukonti lang naman yung yung kanilang presyo. So siguro maganda yan in the near future. Pagka meron ka talagang family history, you can make use of that.
Yon, okay. I'm trying to get Doc Cortez on the phone. Doc Cortez, can you hear me?
Sir Robles,
Yon.
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Narinig din kayo ni Doc Tessa. Thank you, Doc Tessa.
Okay.
Doc Cortez, baka you can
Sorry.
elaborate a little bit more on yung nga yung binanggit na ni
Genetic.
genetics.
Yeah, so yung mga genetic conditions like yung HNPC, hereditary non-polyposis colon cancer or Lynch syndrome, this is rare, but when you are diagnosed with these types of cancers or types of syndromes, mas mataas yung risk mo for different types of cancer, and one of them is endometrial cancer, no? So usually if we diagnose people with HNPCC or Lynch syndrome, we also advocate for early screening. So actually, I don't know, preventive talaga things to do to prevent any type of cancer. Kaya ang advocacy lagi namin is early screening for those high risk, and of course to change those risk factors na pwede nating magawan pa ng paraan, like yung weight natin, yung physical activity, kung may tinitake tayo na hormones, we also have to discuss with the OB-GYN anong mga risk factors natin yan if we take that, and how do we monitor for any signs and symptoms. And even if kung may polycystic ovaries or kung may abnormal bleeding, always to be safe, on the safe side, pa-check up agad ng OB para ma-monitor din and ma-examine ng maaga.
Yan. Okay. Thank you so much, Doc Cortez, no, for that. Of course, we don't have a lot of time para we know that you are all busy, both busy po, si Doc Tessa, si Doc Cortez. Maybe you would have just some final words na i-share. Let me just go ahead with Doc Cortez muna po on the phone. Baka may message ka for the viewers na makakapanood nito here on TryPH Media, on YouTube and on Facebook. Lalo-lalo na yung mga high risk and maybe not just endometrial cancer, but maybe cancer in general. Doc Cortez, go ahead po.
Yeah, so for cancer in general, those who are diagnosed, do not lose hope kasi may mga magagawa pa rin tayo. We can beat it and we can overcome it. No? And again, mas maganda pa rin na mag-seek ng early screening if alam mo na may mga risk factors ka. So mas maganda pa rin magpa-check up ng maaga and be more proactive with your health.
Yan. Okay. Thank you very much, Doc Kristle Cortez. And a few words po from Doc Tessa. Message po, lalo na sa ating mga viewers perhaps, kung ano po yung pwede nilang gawin, Doc Tessa.
Alam mo kasi, marami kasi sa atin na maraming pasyente they live with the principle na what you don't know what hurt you. Pero sa cancer, iba yun. The earlier you know, the better. Kasi as Kristle has mentioned, no, don't be afraid to seek consult with your doctor. Kasi cancers are beatable, no? Ano yan as long as you are diagnosed early and you are able to go through the proper treatment, malalabanan natin yan. So the earlier the better. So wag na lang. Ano yung tawag mo doon? Procrastinating our symptoms, no? So hindi pwedeng bukas na lang ng bukas, no? Kasi nga natatakot ma-diagnose. Marami kasing ganun I see a lot of patients na ganun, natatakot magpatingin, although nagbi-bleed na ng 1 taon, natatakot. So, ayun, pagdating sa'yo, it is a stage 3 cancer na wala ka namang sisisihin kundi sarili mo. So, yun lang, no? It's not what you know won't hurt you, but what you know would help you.
Yan. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Po, si Dr. Teresita Cardenas at si Dr. Kristle Cortez. Oy, maraming salamat po sa inyo mga doctors. Alam kong very busy. They took their time off a little bit to join us dito. Medyo nag-overtime tayo ng konti, but very happy po tayo. We'd like to send our thanks to the Philippine Society of Medical Oncology, kay Doc Catherine Hernandez, particularly to help put this all together. And kung kayo po ay nagnanais din na makaabot o makakuha ng kanilang mga services, please don't hesitate to reach out to them sa kanilang mga Facebook page, sa mga social media nila. And for the PSMO, you can go ahead in their Facebook, Cancer Experts PH. You can use their Twitter, their Instagram, here on YouTube as well, Cancer Experts Philippines. Pwede nyo pong ma-reach sila dyan sa mga social media addresses na yan. Okay, magbabalik po ang TryPH Media matapos lamang po ang ilang paalaala mula sa mga sponsors for this video. Magbabalik po kami.
LMP AUTOCARE Care. For all your car care needs, visit LMP AUTOCARE Care. Located at National Road, Lingayen, Pangasinan, the HOMA Funeral Home. We honor the lives of the ones you love. Call us at 438-3421. Life Extension Philippines. The science of a healthier life. Stay healthy, live better. For orders, please contact Life Extension Distributor Luzon. Plants by Isabel. We care for plants. We care for people. Visit our garden at CP Garcia Avenue, UP Diliman, Quezon City. Pangarap mo bang magkaroon ng diploma sa Hospitality and Tourism? Nagtatrabaho ka ba sa Hospitality and Tourism industry pero iba ang natapos mo at gusto mong i-align ang academic documents mo? Pero busy ka na at wala ka ng panahon na mag-aral. Isa ka ba sa mga gustong magkaroon ng global competitiveness? Kung ang sagot mo ay oo, may sagot ang TryPH Media sa pamamagitan ng kanyang consultant na Ralph Consulting. Bilang ang official academic consultant ng London Institute of Business and Technology dito sa Pilipinas, ang Ralph Consulting ay naglunsad ng isang program na Act Local, Think Global. Layunin nito na tulungan ang mga nasa tourism industry na maging globally competitive. Maaari kayong mag-enroll sa mga kursong ito. Una, kung hindi nakapagtapos ng college, Level 4 and 5 Diploma in Management for Hospitality in Tourism sa loob lamang ng 8 buwan. Ang ikalawa ay Level 7 Postgraduate Diploma in Hospitality and Tourism sa loob ng 4 na buwan. May scholarship program para kalahati na lang ang babayaran nyo sa tuition fee. I-endorse kayo ng TryPH Media para makasama kayo sa priority list. Pwede kayong pumunta sa www.rlbalmaceda.com/education at sa form doon, piliin ninyo ang TryPH Media. At Ralph Consulting, we support to keep you going.
Hinay-hinay naman sa palakpakan, grabe. Welcome back to TryPH Media. At katatapos lang natin makapanayam sina Dr. Teresita Cardenas, si Doc Tessa, at ganoon din si Doc Kristle Cortez ng PSMO. Doon sa mga nagpapadala ng questions, sayang naman, dapat nakaabot tayo doon sa time na nandiyan sila. Si Miss Marie or Merly Esguera, sabi, Doc, my OB-GYN onco told me to undergo raspa because my mattress is taken o makapal na rin daw, and I'm a breast cancer patient. I'm taken up tamoxifen for 2 years. Pwede nyo pong mapuntahan si Doc Esguera sa kanyang office, or you can reach out to us at TryPH Media, and i-connect namin kayo for proper evaluation. Mas maganda talaga yung mga experts na yung inyong tatanungin, and malamang yung inyong gyne-onco nagsasabi na rin ng kung anong kailangan nyo gawin. You have to really consider po yung mga bagay na yun. If you would like, sa Dr. Jesus Delgado Memorial Hospital siguro, tama ba, Doc Cardenas? Hindi doon. Hindi doon. We will inform you po sa ating comments below later on kung saan pwedeng ma-reach, or kung saan kayo po pwedeng magtanong. May kinalaman po dyan. Si Miss Jersey D from Muntinlupa City nagsasabing happy Friday afternoon, Sir Rom. Of course, si Jersey lagi yan nakikinig sa atin. And of course, yung mga nag-like sa atin, si Yay Calamba Ramos, si G mga liag, si Bossing Victor Cortez, si Caroline Pe. Thank you very much for liking, giving us a heart on Facebook. Ganun din sa mga nakikinig sa atin from Cebu at mga nasa ibang bansa, o hindi lang tayo kasi because it's social media, kaya tayo napapanood sa ibang bansa. Thank you very much for your kindness, and of course for always supporting us here on TryPH Media. So dito natin tatapusin. Huwag kayong mawawala sa ating palabas bukas din on live broadcast here on Facebook and YouTube. Ganon din po sa mga nangungunang radio station in Southern Luzon, particularly 95.1 Kiss FM Southern Luzon, for our Stand Up with Oro episode tomorrow, Saturday, June 3, 2023 at 7 to 8 a.m. ng umaga. Mapapanood din po tayo sa Free TV at Broadcast Channel 6 at ganoon din sa MyCat TV Channel 8. Huwag pong mawawala roon na mga importanteng balitaan ang inyong maririnig dito lamang po sa TryPH Media at ganoon din sa Stand Up with Oro Facebook and YouTube page. Ako po ang inyong lingkod na si Rome Rob. Again, nagpapaalala sa inyo lahat, happy weekend. Alagaan ang inyong mga buhay at ang inyong mga mahal sa buhay, and stay with TryPH Media because here at TryPH, you'll never know unless you try.